Live pictures now down on the Wembley pitch, because he scored that extraordinary goal for Italy against England, which did England's World Cup chances no good at all. But Chelsea fans would love him to score something similar today. So now Gary Richardson's talking to some of the players. I think he's got the goalkeeper Grodash down there with him.
Go position, waiting your cue.
Well, you're in the team and you've never even been to Wembley before.
No, that's correct, and I'm not disappointed. This looks to be a fantastic stadium and the pitch as well, so I think this is going to be great.
You were saying to me earlier in the week you were even worried about finding your way here.
Yeah, I know it was in North London, but that's all, I think. But no, it was just to go into the coach and go with him, so I did it.
Have you got a lot of family here this afternoon from your country?
Yeah, they're coming over 5 or 6 of my nearest family, so and I think it's the first time for them as well, so it's going to be a big time for them.
And what are your thoughts on the match this afternoon? What sort of mood are Middlesbrough going to be in, given their season?
Middlesbrough is a very good team, and Chelsea are too, so it's going to be a tight match. So hopefully we will win in the end, but there's no guarantees. But I'm sure we will. All of Chelsea players will do their best.
Have a good afternoon. Nice to talk to you.
Thank you very much.
Well, Mark Hughes and Dan Petrescu are with us. Mark, this is all a bit old hat, isn't it? Another cup final.
Yeah, well, you never get sick of it. It's been a good competition for me and had a reasonable amount of success in the cup finals that I've played in. So let's hope that continues today. Yet
another cup final. What's it like to come back? Do you really get excited?
Yeah, you can't fail to be excited. It's a great occasion, and the fans love it, and it's worldwide. It's got a massive audience, and to be able to walk out those dressing rooms at 10 to 3, it's a marvellous feeling.
You mentioned a worldwide audience, and with us is Dan Petrescu. What do you make of this FA Cup final atmosphere today?
Yeah, I think it's fantastic. It's my first FA Cup final, and I hope not the last one. And it will be a very difficult game for us, and we hope we can win the game.
Now just tell us, it's going live to your country today?
Yes, I think, yeah, it's live, I think, everywhere in the world, this cup final, especially in Romania, because they show every week a game from England.
And what members of your family are over this afternoon?
Oh, they are in front of television, all my family, all my friends, and maybe all people from Romania, and they are hoping Chelsea is going to win.
Okay, I'm sure they do. Nice to talk to you both. Thanks very much. Have a good afternoon.
Thanks a lot.
Okay, Eddie and Franca are with us now. I suppose there was a slight doubt that you both might make it into the team. A big relief, though, that you're playing this afternoon.
Very big relief. It's a pleasure to play at Wembley anytime in a cup final for the club I've been at since I've been 14. It's a major bonus for me this season, especially after the injury I had last season. So I'm really pleased being here.
Because I know when we spoke on Thursday, you said you just wanted to be involved, and I think you would have almost been happy with being the sub today, wouldn't you?
No. No, I wanted to be on the pitch. No, it's just lovely for the whole club to be here. It's a great occasion for any club to come to Wembley in a cup final, and I'm just pleased that I'm in the starting 11.
And what is it going to be like come 10 to 3 to play in another final?
Yeah, it's going to be taken really seriously, you know, because, okay, it's enjoying the day is important and everything, but basically we've come here to win a game of football, and we'll enjoy it afterwards. There's one thing, the difference between coming here last time, I was advised by a lot of people to just go out there and enjoy yourself, but not many people told me that the best way to enjoy it was to win the game, you know, so I've come here with a really serious head on today and get on with the game.
What have the lads been saying about Middlesbrough on the way here and how they'll play this afternoon? Do you think they'll be a little bit down given what's happened in the last week or so?
No, I think that will bring them together even more, and they'll give us even a tougher match than they would have done, you know, because things like that bring your camp closer together, don't they? So we're not expecting an easy game or anything like that, but it's going to be hard, but, you know, that's the reason we're here.
Nice to talk to you. Have a good cup final.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
It's Ravanelli. We're told that he's playing, having a chat with his fellow countrymen there. And as I mentioned, Scott Minto, we're told, will be in the Chelsea 11, so let's hear from him.
Yes, Scott Minto is with us. I couldn't believe it when Graham Rix was saying that Ruud Gullit would just write the names up on a blackboard. That must have been a nerve-wracking moment for somebody that, well, were you confident about getting in?
Well, you never know with Ruud, really. He leaves his team till about an hour and a half before the game, and such a big game like this, yeah, you are sweating a little bit. But you know, I was happy to be selected.
Just tell us, what was it like as he was going through? Did you think, my goodness, this is where he should be writing my name?
Yeah, unfortunately he did. So I was quite happy. Yeah.
You must feel for sort of Craig Burley at this stage, though.
Yeah, Craig, I mean, he's had a great season, and in the semi-final he's one of our best players as well. I mean, you know, we've all been in the same position, not just myself, but all of us, where, you know, we've had to be rested a few times, and it's unfortunate for him that, you know, it's such a big game like this.
A word on the conditions this afternoon. It's extremely hot on the pitch, isn't it?
It is. It's very humid. I think that's the main thing, but the pitch is fantastic, and, you know, we're looking forward to it.
OK, have a good game. Nice to talk to you.
Thanks so much.
Now, Di Matteo, let's hear from him.
Nice to talk to you. You've made it to Wembley at last. What do you make of the atmosphere?
That's great. I mean, if you look at the supporters, it's just great.
Is it exactly like you thought it was going to be?
No, it's better than I thought. It's better, much better.
Now, you've got some family here this afternoon. Who's going to be watching you?
Everybody who's coming over to England. So I've got my father, my uncle, my sister, many friends.
OK, you've played in a lot of big games. How does this one compare, the cup final at Wembley?
I'm very nervous, so I think it's a very big game.
Yeah, just tell us about those nerves inside. Did you wake up early this morning and as soon as you got out of bed you thought, that's it, the cup final today? Is that the first thing you thought about?
Yeah, I couldn't sleep so well last night, and I woke up early this morning, and I've just a feeling here in my stomach, and I think this is the cup final.
What are you expecting of Middlesbrough?
We know Middlesbrough. They are a good side, and I'm surprised that they are relegated because they have good players, and so we expect a good team against us.
Enjoy your match. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Well, you've made it. You're here on the pitch. What do you make of this cup final atmosphere?
Yes, it's very it's unbelievable. I can say nothing all. It's absolutely unbelievable. I hope then now the game is going to be spectacular and all the supporters I hope could enjoy the game. Can enjoy the game.
Because so much has been written and said, now you've really got to get down to the nitty-gritty. It's really time for the action, isn't it?
Yeah, no, I know. It's a special day. It's a special match, and I hope at the end of the game, all the supporters could live a good, special day.
I was talking to Luca Vialli in the week, and he said one of the things he was really looking forward to was meeting a member of the royal family and maybe lifting the trophy. What would it be like for you to walk over to that royal box just over there?
Yeah, it's would be a very great satisfaction, I know, and we'll try to do that. I know it's not easy, but we will try.
One other thing he said he wanted you to score a couple of goals, and then he said maybe you'd come off for the last 10 minutes or something. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I hope so. It should be perfect, but I know the important thing is the team. The team wins today. We win, and it's not important that I score. I don't know. I will pay much money to see Chelsea lifting the cup.
I'm sure you'll have a good afternoon. Nice to talk to you.
Nice to talk to you. Thank you very much. Bye.
Steve Clark's joined us. You've experienced this atmosphere before. What do you make, though, of today's Wembley atmosphere?
Yeah, it's good. The last time I was here it was raining, so at least it's dry this time.
What's been the mood in the camp this morning? Give us a little insight.
It's very relaxed. We know what we've got to do. We owe a debt to all the Chelsea supporters back there to make sure we win a trophy for them, and we're focused on it.
Just a line on tactics. Have they been discussed? Juninho this afternoon, will he be man-marked? Can you tell us that?
I don't know if I'm allowed to tell you that. No, we haven't really discussed tactics. We've got a squad of players here who are capable of winning the game without worrying what Middlesbrough would do, and if we can perform well on the day, I think we'll win it.
It's the makings of a great game, hasn't it?
Yeah, there's been some disappointing finals over the last couple of years, and like you say, there's some terrific players on show today. Hopefully they'll get the chance to show what they can do, and it'll be it'll be a final that everybody talks about for years to come.
Steve, thanks very much.
Thanks very much, Gary.
Now, Vialli, we hear he's on the bench, won't be too happy about that. We may see him play, though. Let's hear from him.
Well, nice to talk to you. You finally made it to Wembley. What are your thoughts now? Cup final afternoon.
I think it's fantastic. The atmosphere is unbelievable. This Wembley so far is almost empty, but you can feel that the supporters are very, very close to their team, and I think it will be a very, very nice afternoon, even if we will lose. But of course, I hope Chelsea is going to win the match.
Well, I've enjoyed your company being around the Chelsea lads this week. I just want to ask you one question. How disappointed are you at being substitute, or had you sort of resigned yourself to the fact that that was going to happen?
No, but I know that I'm part of the Chelsea team, so I know that if we win the cup, everyone will be very, very, very happy. Me as well. So I don't care if this afternoon I won't play, because I know that the match is most important. That is more important than my personal situation. So I will try to do all my best, even if I won't play, because I know that all my teammates needs me to be positive with them in the dressing room, especially before the match, and just in case during the match.
That's really nice you should say that on a big occasion. You're not being selfish. You're saying you don't even mind if you don't come on. That's incredible.
No, I think I've got some qualities. I've got some fault, but I'm not a selfish person. That I can say that for sure.
I think you're a good bloke. Just one final thing. There's the royal box over there. Now, when we were talking on Wednesday, you said to me you wanted to go up there and shake members of the royal family and get a medal, didn't you?
Yeah. Of course. I'm really looking forward to shaking hands of the royal family.
And the other thing, you said you wanted Zola to score a couple of goals and then come off and you could go on. Yeah, that's still the plan. Yeah.
Of course. Let's hope so. Finger crossed.
Good to see you again. Nice to talk to you.
Thank you very much. Have a good afternoon. Bye.